Former NBA All-Star Steve Francis turned himself into the Manatee County Sheriff's Office on Monday for a burglary. SNN's Ben Bobic joins us live in the field with a report on what exactly happened. Ben, good evening.
How are you, Nicole? It's a very bizarre case, but crime like this happens all the time, but not when it really involves an former NBA player. Well, on June 15th this year, Francis was hanging out at a local restaurant in Manatee County called the Cortez Clam Factory. A woman left her 2003 silver BMW unlocked outside. Francis was inside the bar looking for keys, supposedly, and ended up entering the victim's car and stealing approximately $7,252 worth of items, some that included gold wedding ring, gold diamond band, and $100 cash, among other things. He tried to turn himself into the Bradenton Police Department 2 days later, but they had no report of a crime. After he had left, they confirmed with the Manatee County Sheriff's Office that it was indeed Francis who stole from the vehicle, but it wasn't until November DWI in his hometown of Houston prompted him to come down to Florida to turn himself in, and he was booked on Monday and then released on $1,500 worth bond. I mean, crime like this, like I said, does happen every day, but when it involves a former #2 overall pick, I mean, it's pretty strange.
Now, this is very strange, Ben. I'm wondering, if he turned himself in back in June, why didn't they take him in then?
Right? So he turned himself into the Bradenton Police Department. So when he came in, he actually turned in all the stuff. He handed it all over and said, hey, I stole, this is what I stole. And they actually had no report or no proof of the crime. So that's why he said, well, we have nothing here, so you could go. And then they later confirmed with the Manatee County Sheriff's Office that, no, there actually was a theft and it was him, but he was already gone. So it wasn't until he was booked for a DWI, I think it was November 26th in Houston, where they found an open warrant for him and said, oh, he's actually, wanted in Manatee County for theft. So that's where he came down here earlier this week to turn himself in, and he was released on $1,500 bond. And we'll hopefully have more information as this continues to progress. But I mean, that's all we know now. Again, very bizarre that it's Steve the franchise booked for burglary.
Yeah, not something you would have expected. Definitely an interesting story, and I'm sure you'll keep us updated with any further information on this case. Thanks for that report, Ben.